Have you ever wondered why your dog licks your hands every day? It's not because of salt. It's not because of food. The truth behind this behavior might leave you speechless with emotion. And if you think it's just a habit, then you're missing out on a powerful emotional message that only dogs can deliver. In this video, I'll share 15 behaviors that dogs reserve only for the people they truly love. And number 10 is the reason millions of dog owners have reconsidered how they treat their fur babies. If you love dogs and want to understand their emotional language better, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss heartwarming videos like this. Now, let's begin with the very first one. A moment every dog lover has experienced, but not everyone fully understands. You open the door, don't even get a chance to take off your shoes, and a little storm rushes at you. That's your dog. Jumping, tail wagging like crazy, whining with joy as if you've returned from sailing across the ocean. It's not hunger or boredom, it's that you are their entire world. In the wild, pack members greet each other enthusiastically after time apart. It's a survival instinct. And now, to your dog, your return is the most sacred moment of the day. That overwhelming joy isn't just happiness. It's a silent love declaration. Once the celebration is over and you sit down, you feel a warm weight against your back. Your dog has curled up beside you or burrowed under the blanket without hesitation. Sleeping close to someone is a deeply instinctual behavior for pack animals, for protection, safety, and closeness. If your dog always chooses to sleep near you, even though they have their own bed, it's because in their heart, you are family. Those nights of sleeping side by side don't just comfort them, they trigger a surge of oxytocin, the love hormone in both of you. Then there are those moments when you're sitting quietly and you suddenly catch those eyes, deep, soft, and saying something wordless. It's not a challenge. It's a gentle, blinking gaze. Research shows that when dogs make soft eye contact with humans, it means they trust you completely. They're not just looking at you. They're giving you their heart through their eyes. If you gently stroke their head or smile and whisper something kind, your heart and theirs will sync like one. One seemingly simple act holds more meaning than you think. Bringing you an object. One fine day, you're sipping coffee, and your dog brings you a ragged old toy, or a sock that appeared from nowhere. Don't scold them. That's the most genuine gift of love they can think of. In the wild, wolves, dogs' ancestors, share prey as a sign of trust and affection. That instinct lives on. When your dog drops something at your feet, they're saying, I trust you. I want to share my joy with you. And if someone approaches you suddenly, you'll see your dog's mood change immediately. Ears perk up, eyes alert, or they might even step between you and the person. That's not random. It's a fierce instinct to protect born out of deep affection. Dogs sense danger quicker than humans. And only when they love you deeply will they choose to act as your living shield. Even the smallest dog, not trained for protection, will do it. Not because they were taught, but because their heart chose it. Ever seen your dog lying on their back, belly up, looking at you expectantly? The belly is the most vulnerable area. No animal exposes it unless they completely trust you. When your dog does that, it's not just an invite for belly rubs, it's a voluntary surrender from a loyal heart. Even if they don't want you to touch it, showing their belly shows deep respect and trust. And if you respond with a soft rub and kind words, that bond gets even stronger. You head to the kitchen, they follow. You step out to the balcony, there they are. You go to the bathroom, they're waiting outside the door. Not because they're bored, they just don't want to be away from you. Dogs are pack animals, and in today's world, you are their only leader. Following you like a shadow isn't about fear or control. It's about understanding you, being there, and loving you. Some breeds like Labradors or Goldens are especially known for this, but no matter the breed, that gentle clinginess says, "I don't want to be apart from you, Mom or Dad." Then there are those odd little moments when you're watching TV or typing away, and your dog steps in. They put a paw on your leg, or even rest their head on your laptop like they're saying, "Hey, I'm here. Do you miss me?" What might look like jealousy is actually a powerful bond. Some pet parents notice that dogs may even glance up at their smart dog collars during these moments, as if those devices are part of how they stay in sync with your rhythms. There are days when you don't say a word and don't need to explain anything, yet your dog just knows. When you're hurting, they don't need a prescription, just a glance at your eyes. When you're tired, they don't ask to play. They quietly come close, lie down beside you, rest their head on your chest, and their breathing matches yours, like they're saying, "I'm here. Don't worry anymore." No one teaches dogs to do this. There's no command for that kind of empathy. They just feel it, like a soulmate willing to carry part of your pain with you. And that's why, every day, when you feel the most normal, they lick you with intense devotion. A tiny gesture filled with silent messages. Licking is a bonding behavior learned from early puppyhood. They licked their mother for warmth, their siblings for play, and they lick you to show that you're their family. But beyond love, licking helps them soothe themselves, reduce stress, and in some ways, similar to how omega-3 for dogs supports emotional balance and joint comfort, it's their instinctive self-care mechanism. When love gets that deep, your dog might show it through gentle play bites. No pain, no aggression, just a light nibble, like they're saying, "We're part of the same pack, aren't we?" This comes from childhood, when puppies play and learn how to control their bite. Now, when they play with you, they use that same lesson, not to hurt you, but to communicate in the most primal way. Touch to understand. And if you respond joyfully, that closeness only grows. In quiet moments, your dog may gently place a paw on your leg without any command. Not asking for food, not begging to go out. Just a soft touch, like a gentle reminder. "Are you still here with me, Mom?" This isn't just attention-seeking. It's a deep emotional need, a silent plea for closeness. Especially when you're tired, anxious, or emotionally off balance, they sense it and use that little paw to comfort you, sometimes more gently than words ever could. Experts in dog body language often point out how these small gestures reveal profound trust. Even when you scold them out of frustration or accidentally bump into them while rushing through the house, just moments later, there it is again. That wagging tail, those forgiving eyes like nothing ever happened. No resentment, no grudges, just forgiveness. Dogs don't live in the past. They live in the present moment, where love is stronger than any mistake. Their forgiveness is as fast and unconditional as their love. That's what makes them so special. They don't need you to be perfect, just to be there, doing your best to love them each day. Have you ever talked to your dog and seen them tilt their head like they're listening to every word? That's not just for show. Dogs have incredibly sharp hearing, and tilting their head helps them locate sounds, emotions, and even your intent. But more than that, it's active communication. They're not just hearing, they're trying to understand. Not just your words, but your eyes, tone, and emotional energy. That head tilt says, I'm listening, Mom. Please, keep talking. Many pet owners going through hard times find moments like these more healing than therapy. And it's why some have even explored dog anxiety relief methods to give that same comfort back to their pets. And finally, once everything becomes familiar, your dog no longer just listens, they start talking back. Gentle growls, soft whines, even light howls in the morning. These are all signs they're trying to use their voice to communicate with you. Breeds like Huskies, Malamutes, and Spitz are famous for this, but even quieter dogs will express themselves this way if you talk to them often. This isn't just cute, it's connection. A sign that your relationship has moved beyond human and pet, into a silent dialogue full of love. For many families, that kind of deep connection is the reason they look into dog insurance. Not out of fear, but out of the desire to protect someone they love beyond words. And if you recognize any of these behaviors in your dog, congratulations, you are their entire universe. A dog's love needs no reason. They don't love you because you're rich, beautiful, or perfect. They love you because you're you. The person who came home one day, knelt down, and said, "Hey, sweetie, I'm here now." If any of this felt true to you, and you want to understand your dog even more, hit that subscribe button. Because here, we don't just talk about raising dogs, we talk about living with them, with love, empathy, and an open heart.